later, and I'm not gonna have to. Right?
Yeah.
So don't like focus on my big toe.
Big boy, come on, come on, come on, come on. Kevin.
Today I'm going to demonstrate how to properly cleanse your dog. First, there's a couple things you must know. If you're dealing with a North Siberian K-Hound dog, you never ever want to wash him in a bath if you want to focus on the bath there. In a bath like this, but like, alright, good enough. But let me get my dog over here and I'll show you that he's a male Caucasian, come here, German Shepherd. Now, the problem with doing a dog is that you never want to actually let the dog know that you're going to be washing him, because dogs have a natural fear of water and sometimes people. So as my dog had seen us come into the bathroom, he's fled. And now we're gonna show the first step in washing the dog is retrieving the dog. So if you want to come this way. Calvin, come here, come here, come here. Now this is the, hold on, I get some more light here. This is the most important moment in getting a dog. You want to make sure he knows nothing about what's going on. You want to make sure he thinks it's just a regular night in doghood. So you want to pet him a few times and slowly reach your way down to his collar here, which is when you'll drag him in. You'll notice as he gets closer to the bathroom, he'll realize what's happening. He's been through this experience several times before. Come on, old boy. Come here, Calvin. Come here. Well, you can see the dog's giving me some resistance already. Come on, old boy. The first thing you want to do is try to console the dog. Don't worry, Calvin. Nothing's going to happen. Then you want to put him in the bath if you can. Now, you want to make sure the dog, don't close the door. You want to make sure the dog is promptly in the bath before. As soon as the water comes on, sometimes the dogs tend to freak. So you want to make sure all his paws are planted in the bath. Notice I have the proper gear here. And you want to take off his harness. And this is another dangerous part in cleansing the beast, because at any time with his collar off, he could flee, and because dogs can become very slippery. On the other hand, with the collar off, with the collar on, you can't get under these hard-to-reach spots of the dog. Okay, now we're going to be using a Type A based shampoo. I'm going to focus up here. This shampoo will follow from their directions, being this the most concise. First, it says you want to rub the dog's coat thoroughly with water. And hold on. I tend to use tub water at first. This will get the dog used to the idea of having water on him. You want to keep a cup nearby because it's impossible to get the dog obviously wet with the tub. Hope it's the tub. Okay. I see he's realizing right now what the situation is. And you have to remember at all times that the dog is contemplating escape routes. You're never quite safe. Now the first step, and you'll notice the dog is giving in right now. The first step is to grab a cup of water and just pour it on the dog's head, basically. This gets him used to, ready for what's going to happen. And you can notice my dog's taking it very well. Now, they'll often get tempted to try to squeeze their way out, but there are ways from stopping that. Here you go. And you want to cleanse the dog, obviously, with water. You want to first pour it down his backbone, and make sure you do it with some gentleness, because once again, this is a traumatic situation for dogs. And you want to focus up here for a second, Cosmo, and you always want to be stroking the dog when this happens too, because you don't want a nervous dog around, because sometimes dogs can secrete things, etc., when under extreme duress. As you notice, he's taking it very well right now, which is an exception, because usually these beasts don't appreciate this at all. Now there is another method for getting the dog wet faster, and that is obviously the shower. And considering there is a time limit, we might try the shower method just for a second. Now you want to make sure the dog is firmly planted inside still. Alright. Start to close the shade, so maybe you'll think that there is no way out anyway. Hold on. You can see right now that I'm getting some friction from the animal. All right. There'll be these kind of outbursts from the dog at any given point. You have to be ready for these. All right. Come here. I'm just going to hurry up. It's getting the dog ready for the shower here. Remember, always, like I said before, you always want to be caressing him. Ah, fuck! Oh, shit. Oh, come here. Come here. Get over here. Ah! He's stepping on me. Come here, good boy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. No. No. Fast. Hold on. 1 second. All right. Sometimes the dog really doesn't want to be washed. Come here. Come here. So, there are times, hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey. So, sometimes it's all right. Sometimes we just resort washing them right out here. When there's no choices left. I was hoping, obviously, that it would go a lot smoother than this. All right. I'm right in. Okay, now you want to pour it evenly down his back. Let's rub it in goodly. And now with the smaller dogs, I assume it would be easier. But when you have large, rebellious mutts like this one, it can be a pain. All right. Now we're going to try to sucker them in again. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, go! Hey, Alvin. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Basically, you want to scrub the dog just about everywhere until you think he's plenty clean. And you know what the stuff is? All right. At the proper time. Oh. Good time. Okay. No, it doesn't. Not going anywhere. Just want to rinse them off like so. Alright. You can see obviously it's little or no trouble at this stage because the dog has settled down quite a bit and it's almost like a comatose state. Now, you want to remember that of course his water is cold, so you want to dry him off as soon as possible. And he's already shivering. And this is not really because he's cold, just because he's trying to do one of them possum tricks on you. Okay. Basically, we'll just say that we got the entirety of the dog. Okay, the dog is now free to go, with the exception without. Now it's kind of dry after the wet beast. As you can see, he has a look of valor on his face, as if. Well, anyway, this dog obviously has not been. It's not been properly rinsed out because he reeks of the shampoo, but when they refuse to cooperate, sometimes there's certain things you have to let go. Okay. We're getting the tail end of the drying done. And you can notice the gleam coming right on right now. All right. Now, last part of the process is putting his collar back on and making him look like that familiar dog you had beforehand. As you can see, the cleaning of a dog is easy, without any problem usually, and especially when you have a well-behaved dog like this one, it's usually no problem. Anyway, that just about concludes cleaning our dog. And of course, one of the most momentous moments is liberating the dog, and this is quite a sight. See, you notice that he's just striding out